Hi children, this is the maths activity for Tuesday the 19th of May. Starting off with time yourself and test yourself. Mental maths, this is test 7. You can see the 10 questions are either multiplication or division. Some of your timings have been brilliant here, so see if you can do this ultra quickly. I'm sure some of you can do it well within 1 minute. Anyway, then we're looking at multiples. Which multiples of 2 comes after 8? Think of your 2 times tables, and obviously 10 is your answer. Go through these super quick. 2 pages there, and then we've got a prove it card with a Venn diagram. You've got numbers there and you've got letters. Your job is to find which numbers could go in A, in B, in C, and a D, which is outside the 2 criteria of multiples of 6 and factors of 60. So on here you've got multiples of 6, 18, 12, and you've got to find 2 more, but one of them in B has to be a multiple of 6 and a factor of 60. If you look in the red part, there's a factor of 60, 10, and you've got to find C, which is just a factor of 60. And then D is finding a number that doesn't fall into any of those categories. So what numbers could they be? Okay, we're going down. In the main part, we're going to continue our multiplying 3 digits by 1 digit, but focusing on approximation to help with estimation of the answer, using grid methods to multiply it, and investigation of a digital root of numbers, which is quite complicated. So learning reminders about partitioning the 3-digit number and then multiplying it by the 1-digit number. But I'd like you to focus on estimation. So if we look at this example, 657 times 5, we can work out an estimation just using our head. So if we look at the 600 number, that tells us, is it going to be either the 6, we're going to round the number to 600, round it down, or round it up to 700. But we need to look at the tens digit, which will tell us if that 600 stays or it goes up to 700. But 5 or 50 tells us that it needs to go up, because 50 is the halfway point of the 100. So you'd round 657 to 700, times that by 5, and that's easy because you know your 5 times table, your 7 times table. 7 times 5 is 35, times that by 100, it becomes 3,500. So we are rounding up. So that means that this answer, which is not the actual answer, is over the actual answer, which will be 657 times 5, because that is lower than 700. So the answer will be somewhere around the 3,400 maybe, but it'd be less than 3,500. Same if you're working on 4-digit numbers, like 2,138 times 9, we will round that up. The 2,000 will tell us it would be 2,000 or 3,000. And we look in the hundreds, and it's 1, which is less than halfway of which will be 500. So the 100 tells us that we round down to 2,000 times 9. So looking at the digits, if we times 2 and 9, which is 18, and then times that by 1,000, which is 3 zeros, 18 will come 18,000. Now we've rounded 2,138 down to 2,000, so our answer, 18,000, is above or is it below the 2,138 times 9? So the answer will be a bit more than 18,000. Okay, so look at your learning reminders as we scroll down, and then you've got some sheets. You've got a mild sheet where you've got a partition to multiply, and then see if you can finish that challenge, fill in the missing spaces. Then you've got your hot sheet, then you've got a little challenge there, see if you can do that, and then you've got your answers, which I will avoid. And then if you're a little bit stuck, you can practice your grid method of multiplying 2 or 3 digits using this grid to help you with your place values, and then you can tackle these sums. First one's been done for you. It's times in 4 with a 2-digit number, 35. So partition 35 to 30 and 5. Carry on with these ones, where the grids are, and then we've got some 3-digit numbers. See how well you can do that. And then the investigation is called roots. I will see if some of you can tackle that. Read carefully the instructions, and then there is an example. And then you've got an extension sheet, which section C looks at 4-digit numbers times a single digit. So for those of you who can easily do this, work on grids, have a go at doing the 4-digit numbers. Okay, good luck.